Hey guys, we are back for another ARK episode, and there is some upgrades. First of all, I have changed my equipment. I have the armor, the cloth armor that we can unlock at level 3, and I unlocked the second set of armor that can be unlocked at level 15. It's the hide. It has more armor and more durability. As you can see, 20 of armor and 45 of durability. The hat have 15 of armor and 25 of durability. It have three advantages. Have more hypothermic insulation, but the disadvantage is the hypothermic, not the high. It's lower, so let me check. The hat has hyperthermic. Sorry, it's a strange word. Hyperthermic insulation of 15, and this one has -5. So I think it's more armor, it's better. So I made a couple of narcotics. As you may saw the other episode, you saw the Barry, my trike, catching a lot of narcos, and yeah. I have tamed another female dodo. He invaded my space. And okay, the other upgrade is I put the fence foundations around my home, but I thought I would stop here at the sides of my house, but I was checking this before I start recording, and I have to cover the back of my house with walls too. Sorry. Because the lower side I can jump to the roof of the lower side. So this I didn't make this the right way. Playing on official server, the server don't stop, right? I'm on single player, so when I go out of the game stops. The game freezes. On multiplayer, that doesn't happen, so the dinos keep spawning and keep moving, and if you don't protect them, most probably they aggressive dino past one of your teams and attack. So this must be made earlier than I'm doing it. So I tried Barry. I gave the name to Olivia, my raptor. I have grinded some, not much, some keratin to make the pteranodon saddle. I don't have enough yet. So I closed This, my idea was at least 2 high. I had made more walls and I put 3 on this side. I will finish them, finish with 3 high on all and cover the backside of my house. Other thing, I put 3 doors, one on this side, one on the side of the water, and 2 things. Another improvement, one on this side, and a dino gate, a wood dino gate. Without this, the only animal that could go out of this space are the dodos and pteranodon. Dodos can pass the doors. Other thing, be aware that if you're putting a door on unleveled space, this might happen. I can't pass, so I had to crouch. Well, I didn't play this for like 2 months. I didn't remember this issue. I had it on the PV server that I was playing with a friend. I was just like, it was like putting a wall on the top, because without the wall you can pass all on the top of the door, and try, okay, I can't pass here, so I destroy it. I kept searching for better places, because it's sometimes it's an issue. If you are attacking or taming or something, you need to get in and get out fast. You're fucked up. You're F word up. So dino gate, like the doors, you have to do the frame and the gate. It's 4 walls high and two walls from width, and most of the dinos can pass here. I don't know if they have changed it, but a Tyrannosaurus 2 months ago, he could pass this gate. Brontosaurus and mammoths and I think Diplodocus, Titanosaurus, I don't think if we have, no, there's Gigas. Oh, Sarco could not pass this size of gate. There exists a dino gate, a wood dino gate, a stone dino gate, and a behemoth that you could only build it on stone or metal. The behemoth are, I don't know, like 7 walls wide, and I don't know the height of that, but beware, some animals, and like the Sarco is strange, because the Sarco it's a crocodile, a large crocodile, and if you put him like here, you say, yeah, can pass. Nope, he could not. So be aware of that. Improvements, technology, and things. Okay, I made a list. This will not be a timing. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second, please. And I'm back. Okay, I made a list of some topics that on the 5th episode I have to say them. I should say that, or should give the tips before, but it's better later than never. So okay, let's stop this. First of all, on my list is when you're on the normal server, on the official server, the experience it's not, and the resources, the collection of resources are not this high. Normally, not this high, but at least on officials. So you don't have, on the beginning, you don't have the ability to collect the meat. And another thing is, when you build, or where someone builds a house, or some, I don't think the fence foundation is affected, but normal foundations in dino gates, there is an area around the gate and around the foundations that will be disable the spawning of resources and dinos. So I'm able to find a lot of dinos and dodos. Find a lot of weaker animals to kill, and with a boost on the resources I get a lot of meat. So I have cooked meat for ages, right? On the officials we don't have that ability. On my vision, or on my experience, for a lot of time I'm vegan. I just eat berries, because the meat I get, normally I use it to tame dinos. Okay, and the spoil, I think I had boosted or enlarged the spoil time of the meat, of the food, so my meat will get longer before it spoils. And on officials that doesn't happen. So I get a lot of, as I'm doing now, it's my normal day. I need food, I start getting berries. And one thing that I always do at the beginning, at lower levels, until it's kind of stupid, until the time I not the level, but until the time I check it and this is stupid. I don't have any advantage of doing this. But this, when I get berries, I get fiber. We use fiber to build, and to build tools and build structures, and to build the cloth armor that we can unlock at level 3. So with the excess of fiber that I have, what I normally do is okay. What I normally do is, okay, I have berries, I have some time to spend and don't need to run, so I craft all the hats I can make. This don't give a lot of XP, but it's like this. You have to collect berries and you collect fiber. So the fiber is a secondary. You collect berries to eat, and the fiber is a secondary product on this specific occasion. It's a second. You don't need like I was collecting some berries manually, and I got 234 fiber units of fiber. So had a lot. So the cloth had only costs 10 fiber. So what I do is I made all. It don't. I have boost XP. You can see that it don't give a lot of experience even here, but on the long run you'll be able to grind some levels without any kind of effort. I don't remember, I saw a post on the forum that's saying that, okay, first of all, cloth hat, next you try to craft something. I don't remember, I don't think, on my opinion, this is the way, and after this I don't care of this kind of grinding. I'll tame, I'll build, so I have to build a lot of arrows, a lot of narco arrows, a lot of narcotics that will level me up. Then after I do this, I normally substitute my hat. If I use a cloth, I substitute my cloth hat by a new one. If any tribe mate need one or have his with less durability, I give him. I may keep on storage one or two, and what I do is this: drop all. I drop all to the floor. I don't need it. It's just for the experience, and keep on. I should already gave this tip, or been given this tip to you. Other thing, if you're getting resources from trees and stones, I don't think that's the most notable. The plants are not, you can't really check that out, but on trees and on stones you can check. It's some trees, besides the size of them being the large trunk or small or thinner trunk, higher or lower, some trees you start to like this, I think. But you get, be aware of my boost. You get 25-50 wood, right? Okay, normal 25-50. Let me get here. 25-50. Okay. And this one. 315. No. This may not. Okay. Well, as you can see, this was longer to get down, and it's not because it's a larger, higher tree. it's because of the time. You collect the resources from that tree. That tree will be destroyed for I don't know how much time, some minutes, and then will respawn. The trees will respawn on the same spot. The rocks will respawn on the same spot. I have already destroyed this at least one time, these two trunks on the floor, and they are here again. They will respawn. If the resource respawns and you go and harvest, like 1 minute later than after the respawn, if you go and collect the resources, the wood or the stone or the thatch. Oh shit! What I know? Oh, level 12. Pardon me. Pardon me. What will happen is you will get less resources than when you previously collected there. The thing is, the resource spawns, and I don't know what's the timer, if it's a tick, and if it's a tick, if it's 1 minute tick or seconds tick. The most time that element is spawned, the most resources you'll get from it. Okay, if it spawns and you give 2 minutes, you will have less resource. You can collect less resources than if you give 5 minutes after he spawns. Okay, this works for trees, for stones, I think for the plants, but I can't test it. I could test, but it's strange. But I didn't want it. Yeah, it's a lot of plants, so yeah, what the hell. And it works the same way for the dinos. It's like till now I didn't collect any prime meat or fish prime meat. But if, how can I say, a sarco, it's a crocodile, a large crocodile. If a sarco spawns and I'll go attack him and harvest, most probably I will just collect raw meat and hide. If I gave him some time, most probably when I'll attack him, I'll collect hide, I'll collect raw meat and raw prime meat. It works the same for the dinosaurs. If you want to collect something, and I think it works for the meat, for the prime meat. I think it works too for the hide, for the meat, and for the other secondary items like the keratin that I have to collect on the turtles and on the trikes. I think works the same way. So okay. 2 points. Done. Yeah, okay. Weather. I have some. You may notice, or not, when I'm playing, that sometimes my food drops faster than other times. You may notice, or not. Before, wait a second, before, you need to make narcotics. Sooner or later you will have to do that, or you will try to do that, because you to make the tranquilizer arrows you'll need narcotics. For each narcotic you have to produce each narcotic. You need 5 narcoberries and 1 spoiled meat. I need, let's go. I need to make 7 narcotics right now. I can because I don't have any spoiled meat, and as you can see, spoil time 5 minutes. This will when the countdown goes to 0, this will create 1 spoiled meat, and I keep 6 normal meats, and the countdown will start again. To get the 7 spoiled meats faster, what you should do is, on the top you have some tips for what the buttons do. You on PS is the well, on PS is the square. Sorry, a blank. You split 1. So I have, for make all, you split in individual items, and then as you can see there was 5 minutes that may pass a minute. So when that counts to 0, you will have 1 spoiled meat and 6 meat. If I split them, I will have, when the 5 minutes go down, I will have 7 spoiled meat. Okay, it's a good tip if you need to make narcotics faster. You have berries. You don't have you don't have spoiled meat. You need, if you wait for them to spoil, it will spoil the narco berries. So you okay, and you have to do faster. So this is a good tip. Okay. Let me, I have pumped some health, pumped some stamina. More stamina, more melee. Hello, Olivia. Okay. Let's just give a run. Some other thing, weather. At the bottom right of my screen, you may have checked that are some symbols that appear and disappear. For now I have a snowflake. It says that it's cold. It's night and it's cold. Let me go to the water. As you can see, it's a cube of ice and red. And okay. Besides the oxygen, don't check the oxygen. As you can see, my health is dropping drastically. My food is dropping not that drastically, but my health is crazy, almost as fast as the oxygen. So you have to be aware of this. Some harsh weather will make you drop your life extremely fast. So that's why the armors, some armors are better for some specific cases. Other are better for, well, for cold. Others are better for heat. It will have on the island. You have 4 icons for that. It's the cube of ice cube, the snowflake, a stroke, like one flame, one little flame. It's a heat stroke, and a full flame. It's really hard. On Scorched Earth, you have more icons because it's harsh. I think it's the most difficult map for now. I don't know about the next map, but for now it's the worst. Okay, that was another tip there I didn't say, I didn't talked about. Other stamina. This works for the animals, for the tames, and for you. It's like this. I run. I'm running. And on the top right you can see that the icon of the array icon is dropping down. Okay, this works the same as for us, for the humans. It's dropping down. The router has a good stamina. Come on, drop down, down. 0. I don't have stamina. The dino and we stop running. Okay. If you want to recover stamina on the dino, stop. You are running, stop running, and keep moving, and we'll recover it. Okay. On us, it's the same way. Stop running, keep moving, but stop running, it will recover. But if you want to recover faster, prone. You lay on the floor and it will recover very, very fast. On the dinos, you can't do that, but nice. Other thing. It works for us and for... Let me check the level of this turtle. 52. I think we can handle it. Oh, it's underwater. Okay. So, I'm running, consuming my stamina, and then I start attacking. Attacking consumes stamina as well. Consume stamina, going down. Okay, I killed the Dilophosaurus, but if I could not kill it, with 0 stamina, if I keep attacking, what we'll do will complete the stamina goes to 0, and then if you keep attack or with our character, if you keep attack or taking resources or harvesting, the stamina will keep go down, won't stop. It's not like running. When you get out of stamina, you stop running. Attacking and harvesting, you keep going down. After you get to 0 on the stamina, you may notice that another icon appeared, not on the top, you have on the top right, you have the health of the dino, the stamina, the food, the weight, a bar of experience. When that bar goes to the top, you will get a new level, and after that you have stars. The stars are the torpidity. So for now, the dino's torpidity is going down, right? Yeah, it's going down. Let me okay, I reached the 0 stamina and keep attacking. As you can see, the stars are filling up. Now they will start dropping, but the torpidity filled up. If the torpidity get to the if you fill the torpidity bar, what will happen is the dino will faint and will be at sleep until he recovers the full torpidity again. This will happen to you. Oh, a Brontosaurus. This will happens to you. A friend of mine attacking a Brontosaurus with a Carno. Well, I tried to tell him this, but he on the rush of the combat, he forgot. I didn't check that. So what happened was on the end, when the Bronto was almost dead, they were on a river. What happened is that he completely exploited the stamina, filled the torpor bar of our Carno, and he fainted on the water. So what happened? Until I didn't have, and that's a good thing to know, when you or when a tribe mate or a tame faints, they will start recovering, slowly recover the torpidity. But if you have some steam berries and put them on the inventory of the fainted character or tame and force feed it, the torpidity will recover faster. So the Carno was on the river floor. I didn't have any steam berries. He didn't have any steam berries. What happened was the oxygen. He drowned it before he could wake up again. So be very careful with this. So when I was attacking a higher level turtle, I attack, and then I go around. I went around the turtle, just not running, on pace, normal pace, to recover stamina and to evade the turtle attacks. So turtle attacks. I don't want this to be a longer, so well, I have more tips. I think these were the most important. For now. So yeah, I think we'll. That's it. Yeah, we'll keep it this way. So it's done for this episode. It's maybe a boring one, I'm sorry, but I had to explain it. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Okay, thumbs up and subscribe. Watch the other videos, and if you have if you have any question, leave it on the comments. I'll try to respond them all. So see you in the next video. Bye bye. Bye. Say bye, Olivia. Say bye. Say bye. Olivia, say bye. Bye. Bad girl. Bad girl. See ya.